Hello everyone, this is Cindy from the Paul Sawyer Public Library, and I am back today to talk to you about the Facebook ad library again. Specifically, how you can use the Facebook ad library to gain greater transparency on the pages you are looking at on Facebook. So we've talked about the Facebook ad library before, but as a quick refresher, it's just like a sort of virtual library of ads that helps get advertising transparency by letting you search through it and see what is being sponsored to you, what is being pushed out to you. And you don't need to have a Facebook account to use it. It's just something you can use without one, but it's a good way to see what is being advertised on Facebook. So I recommend just the easiest way to find Facebook ad library is just Google or otherwise search Facebook ad library, and it's going to be like the first thing that pops on up. And then when you click on it, it leads you to this page. Right now, they've still got information about the U.S. presidential race, and that's also really helpful, though, that you can now see what political figures are trying to advertise to you and how much money they're spending to do so. And you can just look more there. And then we talked about how at the bottom of the page, there is a frequently asked question section. But specifically, I would like to get into how you can use the Facebook ad library for transparency. So we're going to go to search all, and then we're going to search anything. I'm going to choose WKYT since that is a local news source. And we want to make sure that our local news source is kind of a reputable news source. So we click on that. I'm actually going to move my little picture down a little bit. Okay, and this is what shows up when you look for an advertiser or an organization on the Facebook ad library. Up top, it lets you know what it is, how many followers it is, and then there's a page transparency box over on the right hand side that lets you know when it was created, if it's had a bunch of name changes, and most importantly, the primary country or region locations for people who manage this page. So WKYT is a Kentucky company, and so you would expect that they would be located in the United States. And they are, which can lead you to believe that it's actually run by people from the area. You can also see that they don't run any ads, and they don't specifically run any political ads. So you can feel a little bit more reassured that they're attempting to be as unbiased as possible. And then I was doing some searching the other day to see if there were any news sources that looked a little different. And let's see. One of the ones I found was the Kentucky Local News. So I clicked on that to learn more about the Kentucky Local News. And it also is a news and media site. It was created about 2 years ago. And then one of the interesting things about it is that the people who manage this page not only come from the United States, but they come from China and Hong Kong, which could be a little bit weird for a Kentucky news site. We can also see that they spend money on political ads. So we can see what they're spending their money on if we click on See Spend Details, and we can see which our ads are run without a disclaimer and how much they spent. We can also look down and see what ads they have. We can note that a lot of these ads are inactive, so they're not currently being run by the page, but you can see how many ads they paid for, what the ads were for, and how much money was spent on them, and how many people they reached. So that could lead you to believe that this is a news source that is trying to get you onto their page, and especially since it's not being managed directly within the region, it might also lead you to believe that this could be run by like bots or something like that. And let's see, if we go to see more, you can also see the page history, when it changed its name, the people who manage the page, and organizations that manage the page. And so that lets you know that it's not just a local Kentucky news site, but a site that's run by a specific media corporation. And I think it's just really great to be able to use the Kentucky Ad Library this way. That way you get a good idea of what different pages are essentially trying to sell you and trying to get you to believe or think about. And so I do encourage you to just spend a little bit of time on the Kentucky Ad Library, look through the page transparencies and ad totals, and learn a little bit more about what is being advertised to you on Facebook. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on the video or to give me an email at cindy.butor, that's BUTOR, @pspl.org. And I hope you have a great day.